Okay. Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
not too bad yourself.
That's good. I'm good, thanks. What's going on here?
Does the switch to police muscle do anything on the third eye? Like, what does that do?
If you got the police job role,
Mhm.
you will swap to the police job role, but it only works if you're first constable and above.
Oh, yeah.
If you're below that, why do I have a pocket rake? Anyway, first constable and above, it'll work, but if you're below that, it won't swap. You have to get Titus or
Oh,
someone
yeah.
like him to swap it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Basically, I've got to get covered to swap it for you. It's just an issue. I don't know what causes it. It's just one of those things. What am I
Yeah. I had everyone's location a minute ago, but now I don't for some reason.
What do you mean everyone's location?
Like, I had like the trackers a second ago, but I just logged out and logged back in, and now it's.
Yeah. For sheriffs, you don't get the trackers.
Oh, okay. Does it go based off what letter you type in the CAD or NBT?
No, it's job role. Well,
Oh, because
yes,
I
as
had it a
well.
minute ago.
No, yes, you are right. It does go off that as well. It's a
Okay.
mix of both. But mainly what you type into the CAD. Why is it saying...
Ah, yeah. That is cool sign based. Okay.
Oh, wait. I got the wrong close, that's why. It's like, yeah, what's restricted? Oh, of course. Yes, of course. I knew.
I saw Lily a minute ago.
Lily?
Surprisingly, she has nothing illegal.
Okay. Just don't forget to, whenever you're on duty, log in the emails. That way people know that you're actually out and about.
Yeah, I was just on his mail roads.
Yeah,
That's...
I'm just saying, you know, that, you know.
Yeah.
That way, you know, people do know. What am I after? I'm after? Oh yes, that's right. Logging into the MDT. That would be useful. I won't be able to do much without that.
Mm. I don't want to see a court case happen,
You
but
don't?
also at the same time.
Well, it is kind of one of the things you need. I can't tell you exactly what I need to see in a court case, but it is one of the things. I should do that later. Probably after Tsunami I might do that. Anyway. Are you wanting to go out on duty?
Yeah, can do.
You don't have to. Don't make it sound like it's a chore. I'm asking if you want to or not.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want to, say no. It doesn't bother me. Make sure you're on channel 11.
Yeah.
And clocked on as SRF 116. Everyone in the vehicle has to be on the same call sign.
Yeah.
So if we took 30 vehicles out, everyone in those 30 vehicles would have to be on different call signs. So there'd be 30 sheriff call signs. Minimum. well, no, actually max, because yeah, it's per vehicle basically. Call signs. So yeah, same as
Are you logged in on the MTC?
yeah. You're logged in too. I saw you come up. If you go to law enforcement, and then go to supervisor and go refresh, you can see who's.
Yeah, I know, I'm just looking in there.
You got to refresh.
Oh wait, yeah, there you go. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, you want to get a vehicle?
Yeah.
Any vehicle, well, not any, but
Except for the van.
the big van, yeah. And the you can take the ute out, the big ute. You can't take the SUV. You already got a vehicle out. Do you want to take this small ute? Do you?
I don't even know.
You've got the big ute, but it's only for 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, I've done it in Vic Roads anyways.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm easy. I'm just wondering what you want to take out. It doesn't bother me one little bit. Well, there's 2 of us. When there's more, that's a different story. Then we have limited options, and the more people, more limited options, etc.
Yeah. My MPR's on, but it's not entirely reliable.
Yes.
I just have it for the plates to come up. But
yep, that is a very good reason to have it up.
yeah, because I had the plate reader, but it doesn't consistently come up with the plates if you're on like a curb or whatever. So.
Okay.
Sheriff 116 code 1. Probably put on my vest.
Don't forget to mark us code 1.
Yeah, I have.
In my eyes, we just drove straight through a fence. Well,
Oh,
gate.
that's nice.
Gotta love it. So one big part of what we do as sheriffs is marking vehicles for impound.
Yeah.
If there's a vehicle parked illegally, we mark it for an impound.
Just give Rick V 100 cars to tow.
Yep, they won't mind.
They've got their new shirts now, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. RCV and TBT do not mind about having vehicles to tow. If you see a vehicle and you think it might be illegally parked, have a closer look.
Where's Odin? He'll be impounded. No.
No.
This car really has no traction at all, but it's
No.
alright.
My neck. Let's go up to the MRC.
Alrighty.
There's issues up there that I need to look at.
We're closing.
Huh?
That's this football. Y'all getting pulled over. Oh, it's Sam.
Yep. Okay. Hey Sam,
Hello.
how are you today?
Yeah, doing right.
That's good.
How can I help?
Just doing a quick license check on you guys.
Yeah,
Actually, mine might be. Oh no, it's alright.
Yours is all good.
mine's all good. It's next month, sometime.
Just give
Yeah.
it a chance for him to.
Yes, well, that's why I didn't stick it up straight away. If you can
Well, ours
see that.
expires on the exact same day.
Interesting that they expire on the same day.
I can promise you, it was not planned. 100%. Okay.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I can't. I got no choice in that one.
Yeah.
There's probably, I don't know. You could probably easily have like 5-10 people in city with license expiring on the same date. Let's be honest.
But yes, if you've noticed, my hairstyle has changed a little bit because the current issue that's going on.
Yeah.
Hi, Odin.
Rob.
Thankfully, I don't
But yeah,
have to worry about that because mine.
That's mainly why I pulled you guys over, just to double check.
Wait, is your license up to date?
Is mine up to date?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Man,
I always make sure of that.
we don't do license checks as sheriffs.
On Vic Road's half, no.
You're on sheriffs at the moment, so no doing license checks. That's other people's jobs, not ours.
Yeah, true. No.
Yeah, right. Okay. That's funny.
Odin's feeling like a dinosaur today.
Oh, mate, it's low energy and I'm back to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. How was your VU little trip yesterday? Last night?
I can't confirm or deny anything that happened in there.
Right.
Classified.
Man, happy that you made it there before it closed. Yeah.
One thing I do know though is when I walked out of there, $1 million less, so I've got to stop going in there.
Oh. That's fine. I only have $1 million.
I did have 5 million, then 2 nights of VU, got 1 million.
But that's why. No, I'm not gonna
Jesus.
say that. I'm not gonna say that.
We can't. Not here.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, you guys have a good day.
Yep, no worries. You
Bye guys, have fun.
too. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything come through.
Let's do it. It's gonna chuck less speed than we're on. Going to MRC, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Go the long way around, not the shortcut.
Yeah. Are you live us today or no?
Always.
Alright. Good to know.
Always and forever.
Fair enough.
Covers my backside and covers everyone else's that's around me. You know, if somebody decides to make a complaint, I can go, well, let
Can't
me
park
just
there.
check.
Why are you going 40 on the freeway?
Just pass. Just go around. Like, seriously. No need to put your lights on. Just go around. Everyone goes around the locals. No one waits for locals.
Fair enough. I mean,
No one.
They're
Literally
pretty-
no one.
Fuck me.
If you see someone waiting for locals, you're doing pretty well. They might wait behind locals that are light, but then they'll just go around eventually.
Yeah, I'm that person.
Usually I just pull up beside the local, wait at the light,
Oh, yeah.
and then go. If I'm over the lane a bit, who cares? Couldn't care less. Waiting for locals, yeah, no fun. No, go in, go in. Never out here, always in.
I thought you used to have to go to the intercom thingy next to it.
You used to, yes, to open them, but now it's e-muscle. When you're coming in, unless somebody's coming behind you, you don't really need to lock that last one. It'll lock itself.
Right.
When you're going out, on the other hand, that's a different story.
Yeah.
You know. Don't go in until you see if there's a officer around. If you can't see one, jump on radio and ask. Don't touch the fence!
Yeah, it's electric, isn't it?
Yes.
I went that the hard way, I'm pretty sure, if I remember. Sheriff to corrections. I don't actually know if anyone's on. I don't think so, but... Sheriff to corrections.
Oh, there's a court opening. Okay, let's go.
Let me just get back in radio.
Mark yourself as going to it, so in emails you'll see court openings.
Mob and police to sheriffs.
Sheriff's to mom, please go ahead.
Be advised, you have a pending court case at your sheriffs.
Yeah, no worries. I just saw that.
Fam, just thought I'd let you know because one of our leading senior constables has requested a court case.
Yep, all good. There's two of us going ahead there at least. I don't know about any others, but yeah.
Hey fam, just thought I'd advise in case you guys weren't aware of it.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. I was just onto it, just before you called me.
You're on top of it, Stephen. You have a good one.
Yep, no worries. You too. I'll see you around later.
Take it easy. I'll follow up.
I'm just gonna do that thing in the emails real quick. Hold on.
Oh wait, who is it? It's Cookie. I'll just jump on there.
Alrighty. Anyways, we'll go to court. So
Yes. Goes directly there. No stops, please.
Sorry, what?
No stops on the way. Just go straight there. Only stop if you're being pulled over.
What about lights?
No lights.
Yeah, but like traffic lights.
What was that?
Stop at traffic lights.
Oh, yes. Yes, you obey the traffic road rules. No. It is 142.1.
Oh, I don't even think I have my core uniform, so I'll do that in a minute once we get.
Yep.
Once we go code 2.
Sheriff's to magistrate. Okay. Okay.
We'll have to change to 016 as well. Once we get
Yes.
to zero.
Well, you can swap to whatever call sign you like. But as long as it starts
yeah,
with 0.
Yeah, we're not technically. You can't really drive a car in court.
Do that.
I'll be surprised
Yeah.
if you manage that, to be
Put it
honest.
this way, you're going to have bigger issues than in city.
Yeah.
You'll get it talking to by Gov.
Can't park there. I would definitely try to like do 280 in his drag car and crash. I guarantee that.
Probably. But anyway.
That was the. They shouldn't have made it 300.
Yeah. If you're not a good driver, you shouldn't be doing anywhere near that sort of speed. You're guaranteed to crash. Well, you shouldn't be doing it in the first place, but yeah. They tutored it. You can always toot back.
I mean, I have the skill to. I just don't. Well, is that local driving down the wrong side? Oh, yeah, I'm seeing things.
Yeah, I've seen many a local go on the wrong side of the road. Many. It's like, okay, why are you driving on that side of the road?
What the hell is that?
I don't know, not our problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Just locals being locals.
Oh, too many red lights.
Make sure you come to a complete stop at them though.
No, yeah. Although whenever I do that, my wheels spin like crazy. That's alright.
Yeah.
It's got a feather. Pedal. It's yellow.
Hey Cookie, you on radio? I'm on 142.143, yep. Cookie will be on the second floor, but we won't be going directly up there.
Yeah.
So just pull in here. Take a park.
Let me just do something real quick. Hold on.
Just put it away for now, because
Oh, yeah.
the court case can take a while. And we'll be using a different vehicle after it.
Oh, good afternoon,
Hello.
Mr. Palms.
How are you today?
I'm not the one parasiting, but
Yep.
I believe Cookie.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a witness.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'll go in and get ready for this case. Hello, Tilly.
I'm not Tilly,
Oh.
but I do get called Tilly a lot.
Sorry! Oh, God.
That's why my leadership bio says not Tilly.
Yeah.
What's good, Bragi?
Oh.
I haven't seen you in a little while.
Yeah, maybe in the middle.
Oh, it's, I should
is
know your name by now. Oh, I don't know.
Don't mess up, Stephen.
What's my name, Stephen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's incorrect.
Yeah. What's my
You're not
last
on
name?
his
Yeah.
list, mate. You're not on his list.
I can't remember
He
everyone's
doesn't know who
names.
you are, bro. You're not on his list.
The number of people I interact with on just a daily basis. Whew.
Yeah, you any good at catch, Stephen? I heard that yesterday you didn't really like you lost in a game of catch.
Game of catch.
I heard you were like
Oh.
Gary. You were a victim of Gary Maxwell. Yo,
Right.
guys, catch pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Apparently
yeah.
you didn't catch the pipe bomb, and it blew
I
up.
didn't even know about a pipe bomb. Okay. I just know I woke up in hospital.
Yeah, clearly you lost the game of hot potato.
You're a
Yeah.
victim.
Probably shouldn't be playing with pipe bombs, Stephen. That seems like corruption.
Yes, I know, but it's fun.
So not only does Stephen work with Preacher's MC and give them intel, he also
Oh, totally.
has pipe bombs.
Nah. I don't work with preachers.
Oh,
I
you
just-
stopped working with them?
I've never worked with them. I just know
I'm certain that he used to work with them.
them. I got no
Bro, I
interest
work
in-
with preachers. They're my besties.
Okay, good on ya.
Better than the resties.
Anyway, I better get ready for this case. Because the recruit's going to need me. Oh, well.
Oh, do I have a little bandana out of my back pocket?
Yes.
Yeah, change your body armor. It's
Fucking-
just your they swap slots.
God damn it. Cause me off duty fucking
Yeah, I got a pocket ray golf
MFB's
duty.
fucking got it now as well.
Yeah, my off duty has it too. Sheriff Court.
There we go.
Yeah.
For safety, I better store my jerry can and my lighter in the locker.
Yeah, you don't want to set the courthouse on fire.
No, that would be a very bad shame if I did that. I'd
Yeah,
get
at least I got a fire extinguisher, you know.
So do I, but it's almost extinguished, I think.
Sorry, Stella, about calling you Tilly.
You're all good.
I keep messing it up.
Honestly,
Anyway.
not gonna lie, that's who I thought it was at first too. So.
Yeah.
MCV to Sheriff's.
Sheriff's MCV, go ahead.
Made your way down the Rancho 900 yet?
Yeah, we just got here. We're just getting set up, ready for court duties. Don't forget to have a pistol, as well as ammo.
Enjoy having complete
And the taser and the
range of
baton.
movement,
And we're going to be on channel...
142.143.
Yes. Correct.
It's the same one as I remember.
Yeah.
200 bullets will last me.
Really?
I'm really
Um,
enjoying the fact that I can completely move every part of my body and I'm not restrained
You good?
by anything.
Hat, no hat. Remove that hat,
Oh
please.
yeah, and the glasses. Hold on.
Yes.
What's his name? Someone tickled it.
Hank tickled it. We should file with the courts of Victoria a motion to forcefully change his name.
Oh, that's what I need to do.
We don't have evidence lockers in here, do we? Unfortunately.
There are lockers.
Unfortunately not.
You give it
They're
to the
not
sheriff
evidence lockers. You give it to
for
the sheriff,
evidence?
the bailiff.
I have to give it to Bailey.
Yeah, I'll get the recruit to do the bails. Be a good experience for him when he gets out.
Your hair color changed, Stella. So
do you
I think
mean?
you're based in this.
Oh, it didn't.
All good?
Didn't change it didn't change
Yep.
at all. Actually.
Okay, you're going to be bailiff, so can you come over here?
No, I haven't changed anything. It's just a different hairstyle.
So one thing you're going to do is you're going to read
Yeah,
him his
some
full
female
MCV
hairstyles.
to Sheriff's.
I gonna
Sheriff's MCV, please go ahead.
Can you ask the defendant if he would like to be added to the case file?
Yep, no worries, can do. Hey,
Uh,
sir.
So we'll go out there and talk to her.
I got the magistrate asking if you want to be added to the case files.
And elaborate.
Sorry?
Elaborate.
I don't get what you mean.
I want you to explain what that is.
So the case files are where any what's the word? Any like witness statements, any evidence that Vicpol might have, in this case Vicpol, but anyone might have, or you might have any evidence, it goes in there. Or if you've got witness statements, it also goes there, stuff like that.
Witnesses, they're flying out. So, no.
But you can then see what evidence Vicpol have against you.
Yeah, sure. Put me in it then.
Yep, no worries. What's your name?
My name is Tank Tickle Dick.
Tank Tickle Gig?
Dick. D-I-C-K.
Dick. Okay, no worries. Yes, he would. His name is Tank Dick, Tickle Dick, apparently.
You wanted to do what, Stephen?
Are you able to put a dot in the RP chat?
Yep, no worries. So, can you go to... Think about going to the court emails.
I have to fix my call sign.
Do you have that one? Do you know what I'm talking about by the court emails?
No.
No? No. Okay, give me a second. I can help you there. In the main emails, can you put a dot in friend requests? Or find a friend, whatever it's called. Find a friend, I think it is.
Yep. What are we going to do? What am I searching up?
In the main emails, find a friend. Just put a dot there. And I'll give you... Sorry?
The dot find?
No, just in find a friend. It's under...
It's a separate app, is it?
No, it's emails. Do you know what emails are?
Yeah, on the phone.
Yeah.
No, find a friend doesn't work for me.
Just, it should. It'll be under... You can see it? Can you see find a friend?
No, I can't actually.
Okay.
It just says my mailbox is empty.
No, not like that. No, not that.
What's your email name?
Mine genuine.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah,
You know, hold on.
This is too much. Just charge me. Fuck this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a... can you just maybe just step away for a bit? No, I can just... No, come back here. I'll just get the recruit to step away. So Discord, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so go Discord. Go into Bluebird.
Yep.
Email, Discord server. And then go down to find a friend. So in city here, Discord is called emails, okay?
Hold up, man. Hold up. Let's go get it up.
I don't know when you're done.
Will do.
This is too much.
So are you in the Bluebird Discord?
What channel am I going in?
You're looking for the community text channels. Find a friend.
Community text.
Okay. Can you see that one? So you got community assistance, and there's a heap of channels in there. Then community information, a heap of channels there. Community events, heap of channels there.
It's actually not letting me access it.
Have you joined it properly?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't get out of my tab without exiting the game.
You can't alt tab. Think about control enter. And then you should be then able to alt tab.
No, it doesn't work, man.
It doesn't? It's your left control and then your enter muscle. Not your right control, your left control.
Yeah, man. It's not going.
You just do left control and then enter and then alt tab. And it should work. And if it doesn't, then do it again and then it should work. No? Okay.
Fuck's sake. Right, we're gonna have a drama. Is a court hearing within Discord, is it?
No. But that's where the evidence is. So yeah, unless you can join it, then there's nothing I can really help you with. Have you checked all your settings, making sure that you can? I don't know. Should be on. You should have it on screen type full screen, and then resolution, whatever resolution you have, and then that should allow you to. That's under advanced graphics. They should allow you to alt tab. No.
It's actually not working at all.
Okay, I can't help you then. It might be something that you have to fix up later, unfortunately.
Yep. Alright, let's just get this court hearing going.
Yep.
Can you explain to me what evidence is on there, if you can see it?
No, I can't see what evidence is on there. But what I could do is I could see if Cookie can maybe add me, and then I can tell you. But yeah.
CV to sheriff's?
Sheriff's to DCV. Go ahead.
MCV.
MCV. Sorry, my bad.
The defendant never put a dot in the court email.
Yeah, he's having issues. He can't bring up any of the emails because he can't change his focus, if you know what I mean.
I got you.
So he's asked if maybe I could tell him what's in there. That way he can then base it on that.
I would have to add you to the case file, is that correct?
Yeah, that's if you're happy for that to happen.
Yeah, I could tell him in court what's in there.
Yeah, that might be even better. That way there's no privacy issues. So he's going to
tell him until
just a sec.
we get in court, otherwise that'll be ex parte communication.
I just need
I'll
to
have to
quickly
wait till
get
we get in the
the
courtroom.
POI, just a quick search. I just need to confiscate
Yep,
something
no
off of
worries.
him.
Sorry.
I just need to quickly confiscate some pistol ammo off of the POI.
Yep, just a sec. So he's going to give you the evidence when you get up there, okay? So just that way you know what's going on. Yep, you're alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to... He's having issues and trying to help him out.
okay.
And, you know, you gotta love it.
Alright, there we go. That's all good.
Yeah, you're all good? Okay. A recruit? Where's the recruit? A recruit, where are you?
I'm just by the armor.
Thank you. Do you want to read him his caution and give him a search?
Yeah. Well, you've got a different one to be read, I'm assuming, from...
Yeah, we've got a
The normal
sheriff
police
one, and
And the court one.
we also no, just the. It's only one. There's only one. The court. And then the search is because we can't. We have to search as well as Vic Pol. So yeah. So you want to read that to him?
Is it the one that I just sent you in emails?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, that's the one.
Alright. Alright, so I am Sheriff Recruit Skittles. You're currently in custody of the Victorian Department of Justice. You'll be held in our custody until your trial, which is likely to be in about 5-10 minutes or so. If you require time to contact a lawyer or loved one, please let us know. Please also let us know if you need any food or water, as it can be arranged. Please know that you're not permitted to talk in the courtroom unless you are granted leave to do so. From the judge or magistrate. You must also keep all language civil, no swearing or other derogatory comments are permitted. Assuming... is it magistrate or judge?
Magistrate.
Alright.
It's magistrate's court of.
You must refer to them as your honor or sir at all times. And would you like me to repeat anything, or do you have any questions? Alright. Alright.
You can stop whispering, by the way.
I'm not whispering.
Okay.
Okay. You want me to search them again?
Yes.
Yep, search me.
I'll stay on till we're upstairs.
Alright. That's what it is. He's allowed his phone on in May. Stay.
Yeah,
no.
but if he
Steven,
uses it, then no.
do we know who's doing bailiff?
Yes, this recruit here with the pink hair.
Am I just able to pass along 79 pistol ammo and the pistol that was used in the crime?
Yeah,
Hey,
if
come on,
it's
we gotta-
evidence,
we gotta
yes.
Yeah, I'll give it to it.
Yep. Recruit, just hang up a minute.
It's hurry up, woman.
The police just need to give you some evidence.
Alrighty. Special numbers 171.
171? Yeah, perfect. There we go. You should have got that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should have enough pocket space.
Yeah, I do. Alright, come here.
Told you to hurry up.
Alright.
These things take time. Your Honor, just so you know, we're coming upstairs now.
Oh, sorry.
You're bringing them up to the cells, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Firm.
You on the correct channel, recruit? For
Yeah. Whoa. In the cells for now?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Just till the magistrate's ready. And Vic Pol and everyone. You can uncuff him.
Alrighty.
Because he's in the cell. So. Hey mate, you can't be making any phone calls at this time.
No one told me that.
Yep. Oh, that's why I'm telling you now. From here on...
Can I make a text message?
No. We will take the phone off you if you do. Yeah. So he's not allowed on radio, not allowed to call or text anyone. Safety, that's why. And rules and regulations. Good old rules and regulations. Plenty of them. If you're trying to talk, I can't hear you. Still can't hear you if you try and talk. Can't hear. And if you're trying to talk, we cannot hear you. Make sure that in the bottom of your eyes, on the right, left,
Bottom right.
right, that it's green. No. Still can't hear. We could hear you down in the cells. Oh.
That's probably why.
Yeah. 116. Your Honour, just so you know, he head popped.
Let's hope he comes back.
Thank you, Sheriff Palms. We'll wait. Thank you for letting us know.
No worries, all good. Just keep an eye on it. I do have his numbers if he doesn't fly back. Yeah. So, if, I was going to say, yeah, if he doesn't fly back here, then within 10 minutes, that should be plenty of time. Yeah, we'll put a prayer up. Be back. Just pop in my head for a sec.
Yeah, no, good.
Okay. I got a timer running.
You missed the duress.
Yeah. Yes, at 7:05. Yeah, I see that. Yep. There's been a few. Anyway.
Wreck me, bitten by a dog.
Yeah. That can happen. Yeah, your head pops, so will be a bit.
That's so good.
Yeah. If he flies back in.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I got his numbers, so. If he
Yeah,
doesn't.
116. I have his name, anyways.
Do you need a set?
Yeah, name. You got to do it on based on his numbers, special numbers, not his name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. always their special numbers, even if you know their name. They don't want their name, they want the special numbers. I think it must be easier for them to track or something, I don't know. But anyway. I'll just wait here for a second, just go see what everyone's up to. Okay. All good. Everyone's just out there.
MCV to Sheriff's.
Sheriff's to MCV, go ahead.
You guys want to ask the defendant if he's ready to proceed in the courtroom?
At the moment, he isn't back yet.
Did he go in his head or?
He head popped.
Head popped.
I got a 10-minute timer running, so if he's not back by then, we'll call it.
Very clever, thank you, Sheriff Palms.
No worries. Do 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 It's got 4 minutes.
If he's not back in 4 minutes, there's probably a high chance you'll see him on the road somewhere.
Yeah, it's possible. Just keep an eye on emails to see if he puts anything in there. Doubt it.
I doubt he's going to be coming back unless he's written something in emails.
He only
Yeah.
has 2 cars, so it won't be hard to see him.
Mainly because, like, the problem is once they fly out or head pop, they can just catch the bus anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I know they shouldn't, but they can.
Yep. That's why we put a prayer up. If they're not back.
It just means if he's doesn't come back, I'll buy myself a truck and that huge car trailer, and I'll start taking all my cars up to be repainted.
Anyway. Yeah, I've got time going.
How long's left on this said timer?
About 2 minutes.
It'll be about 15-20 total that he's been
3
away
minutes.
from. 3 minutes.
3 minutes and 4 seconds. So yeah, 3 minutes.
Did you end up finding his email name?
No. That would be too difficult. Just say that had inmate in custody, he head popped and never flew back in. And what Gov do with that? That's not our problem. You also put in his name. Just say that he was in custody, head popped, never flew back in. After 10 minutes.
Oh, that kind of sick.
Yep. Call for songs of let us praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Here's the mountain fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Boo. If he's not back in 44 seconds, well, we'll call it. Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's been 10 minutes. He's still not back. I think we'll call it.
Thanks, Sheriff Palms. I'll hand it over to the magistrate to provide the two options to Melbourne Police.
Yep, no worries.
Wilson's message and email.
What message? Whereabouts?
General and by email.
In the main emails?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got some bills paid.
At courts to sheriffs, we're going ahead without the defendant. So perhaps if one of you could remain for security, but otherwise, so sorry for pinging you. I'll financially compensate each of you.
It's fine. I got lots of money. Oh, thanks.
One time we go ahead with the court case, the person doesn't want to fly back.
Yeah, I know.
Or they did fly back in or caught a bus somewhere, which they shouldn't do, but
We'll probably
Yeah.
see.
I mean, we'll know when it goes out front because it
We'll
tells us
see his
if
car in
city.
5
I made
minutes.
sure I
probably.
put a prayer up anyway. But
what the hell?
what was that?
I swear,
Uh,
every time we're here, Mr. Cart, there's shots fired out the back.
Anyone
Sound
see
like
anything?
one of
Every
the
time you hear
pumps.
me, or every time? or
Every
just
time
you're
you're
here.
like every time I'm here and you're here, there's
Do you
always
remember the
shots fired.
buses? Do you remember the buses?
Yeah, or there
Oh.
was the time where I fell out that glass.
Oh yes, I also was
Wait, you
fell
can
out the
actually fall
windows.
out that glass?
Oh, really?
Yeah, give me a
There was a
handshake,
time when
mate.
some
Give me a
wizard
handshake.
delivered some buses straight into the courtrooms.
I don't really want to give you a
Oh.
handshake, you know?
No, gentlemen, let's go inside.
Because that would be classed as powerful if you know about it.
Oh, I'd rather
That'd
not
be
give
very
someone
powerful.
a handshake through the window.
To the window. To the wall.
Whoop. Getting ahead of myself. Okay.
What a banger.
How are you today, Awesome?
Oh, thanks, Stephen. How
That's
you?
good. I'm good, thank you.
Light snack.
Thank you for the food and drink.
You always give us food and drinks. I feel like I should be giving you guys more food and drink more often.
Yeah, it's all good. Might just wait a bit before I use that. I don't think he is speaking because I can't hear him either.
Okay, is everyone ready to proceed?
Yes, Runner.
Okay, I would like to welcome everyone to the Magistrate's Court of Victoria. I am the Honorable Cookie King. I'll be presiding over today's case. Prosecution, do you know how the court system works?
Yes, Runner.
Okay, since the defendant's not here, we won't hear a plea. Prosecution, if you could just start with your brief summary opening statement.
Thank you, Runner. Earlier this evening, Victoria Police received this report from a concerned civilian about gunshots being fired in the vicinity of Vespucci Beach. The exact location of the gunshot calls were around the metal detecting area on the far left of Vespucci Beach. Police units in Constable Dean Pickering from Highway Patrol, as well as leading Senior Constable Stella Bear and Senior Constable Richard Longshaft, both from the Critical Incident Response Team attached to Trip Zero report. When units arrived on scene, police car crews were interviewing individuals down at the beach. When interviewing a Miss Honourable Veronica Gray, who stated a male wearing a paper bag in a blue truck discharged their weapon towards both Miss Gray and another member of the public. We were very lucky that no one was seriously injured this afternoon. Police initially stopped the suspect who was fleeing the scene, where he was stopped and exited the vehicle. A GSR test was conducted on scene, and he was placed under arrest after it being found positive. Upon searching himself in the vehicle, a loaded firearm, being a pistol with 72 times 9mm round, was located in his dump truck. That's all for the opening statement, Your Honour.
Okay, and is there any witnesses you would like to call up to the stand?
Yes, Your Honour. I'd like to call Honourable Veronica Gray up to the stand.
You may.
May I approach the witness bench, Your Honour?
Sure. Miss Gray, since you are honorable profession, you do not need to swear an oath. Prosecution, you may proceed with your questions.
Thank you. Honourable Veronica Gray, earlier this evening, you were at the metal detecting down on Vespucci Beach, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And during that time at Vespucci Beach, you witnessed a male discharge a firearm. Could you describe that male individual for me?
Yes, he had a short gun. He had, I'm not too sure what top he exactly had on, but he had like a jumper top on and a paper bag over his head with flip-flops or Crocs on.
Thank you. Your Honour, Cookie King, if you refer to Exhibit B in the case file, you can see Miss Honourable Veronica Gray describing the suspect. You can see his wearing his thongs or flip-flops, as stated, as well as short shorts.
Wait, what
and
exhibit am I looking at?
Exhibit B. It'll be the gunshot residue result as the primary objective for the reasoning of the evidence, but you can also see his person in the case file, in the photo. Sorry.
Yeah, I see that.
You can see the individual being the same individual Miss Veronica Gray described: flip-flops, short shorts, black sort of crew neck jumper. He's not wearing paper bag in that photo, as it was removed when being into police custody. I'll continue with my line of questioning. Miss Gray, during the time that you were at the beach and the male discharged a firearm, were you in fear? Did you believe that you were going to be shot and possibly killed?
Well, the bullets flew in the direction towards myself and another member of the public, so yes, I was scared of getting hit in the crossfire.
And do you know why this individual was shooting? Was it in the act of self-defense?
No, he just randomly pulled out his gun, which I was very confused about because no one else had any guns or any.
And
There
could
was
you...
only...
Sorry, you may continue.
There is only me and another member of the public metal detecting.
Thank you. And could you describe this firearm for me? What type of firearm was it?
I believe it was just a pistol.
Your Honour, as Miss Gray has stated, pistol, you can refer to Exhibit G, both G1 and G2 in the case file, where you can see the pistol which was confiscated from Mr. Tickle Dick earlier this evening after the shots fired report. That's all my questions for Miss Veronica Gray. Thank you.
Okay, I have a few questions. Miss Gray, you stated you saw the individual fire his farm, is that correct?
That is correct. He shot in the direction of myself and another member of the public.
Did he shoot at any vehicles?
Yes, he shot at a yellow van with two tires were blown, I believe.
Okay, did anybody return fire at him?
No. No, Your Honor. It was only him who was shooting.
Okay, that's all the questions I have. You may return to your seat.
Thank you, Honorable Kilkey.
Okay, prosecution, any other witnesses you would like to call to the stand?
No further witnesses, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, before we move on to closing statements, I have one question for the prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I know why the defendant is being charged with carrying a concealed weapon without legal authority?
Sorry, Your Honor. Referring to Exhibit Exhibit C in the case file, you can refer to the police records profile, where you can see the weapons licensing of Mr. Tank Tickledick. As you can see down, if you can notify me once you've located weapon licenses in Exhibit C.
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. So we'll go over the weapons licensing. So you can see Mr. Tickledick has the license to possess a firearm in the state of Victoria, but he doesn't have the license to conceal carry that firearm or the concealed carry permit. As you can see, it's ticked that he doesn't actually have one next to the license.
Okay. As far as I know, the concealed carry permit applies to the person's person.
Your Honor, at the time, he must have been concealing his firearm on his person. If he was to pull it out randomly and start discharging it, rather than keep it inside of a glove box or inside of a boot. The only time it was found in the glove box was when only time that we confirmed it was in the glove box was when he was originally arrested and we couldn't locate the firearm on his persons.
Okay, all good. We will now move on to closing statements from the prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. This evening, we've had a tragedy of events occur where Mr. Tank Ticklebottom discharged his firearm towards members of the public without a lawful excuse, not only endangering their life with his despicable conduct, but it could have seriously injured or even killed somebody. The individual is a danger to the public. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought, Your Honor. We believe that Mr. Tickledick is a danger to the public. and needs to learn that discharging a firearm in a public place, especially a place where multiple civilians are just doing their jobs and living their day-to-day life, are located, that it could seriously injure or kill, which can lead to further penalties. That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, anything further from the prosecution?
No further evidence, Your Honor.
Okay, the court will now take a short recess while I deliberate on the following charges, and I'll come back with my ruling. Court is now in recess. I don't want the prosecution to talk to any member of the gallery. Court is now in recess.
I don't think he wants to return.
Recruit, can you
does he?
go with him? Thank you.
Oh, we can only see what happens. Okay.
Okay. What's tomorrow? Monday. Definitely one of the quietest court cases I've been to.
guys. At least Katoa just set up a try assist. That's more points in the super code. I've already done all the 18-year-old thing.
We do pins, Stephen?
Sorry, what was that?
Do we also do the pins or just charges?
Both. So anything that Orson decides to give him or them, we then lay that on them. Well, not just Orson or anyone else, or Cookie or anyone else. It's whoever is given the charges. That's, yeah, if they give them charges in the courthouse, then we put them on them.
Yes, we do.
Sorry, I was forgetting who you were with. Sorry, Cookie. So let's say that Cookie decided to give someone 1,000,000 weeks for 1,000 different charges and 1,000 different pins. We lay them all on that person.
Yeah.
Back to what I was trying to do. Okay. I need to I want to do an induction Monday night, so I got to go to the right area and put in that I'm planning to do one. No, just copy and paste what I have. It's good tune, that one.
Stephen, we're coming back in.
No worries. All stand. Okay. Ah, bugger. Oops. I got to do it. Got to do it. Got to do it. Do that. What did You may be seated. What was it?
Okay, is everyone ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, court is now back in session. After deliberating, I have came to a ruling. I will now read off each charge. Am I finding for each charge? On the charge of discharged firearm in a public place, I hereby find the defendant guilty and sentence him to 75 weeks in his Massachusetts prison and a $3,000 fine. On the charge of attempted murder of a civilian, I hereby find the defendant guilty and sentence him to 125 weeks in his Massachusetts prison and a $25,000 fine. On the charge of conduct endangering life, I hereby find the defendant guilty, and since it's non-indictable, he will thus begin charged with fine only, which is $3,250. On the charge of carrying a weapon concealed, I hereby find the defendant not guilty, as I believe the prosecution was not able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant concealed the firearm. On the charge of driver never licensed, I hereby find the defendant guilty, and he's given a fine of $1,750. If either side is not happy with my ruling, you're more than welcome to appeal it to the DCC. A warrant will be placed out for arrest for the defendant. Court is now adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Guys, I think we won.
I think we did.
Kinda.
Oh shit, it's back.
Well, he's gonna have a warrant out for his arrest, and he's not gonna be happy.
You think he'll fly back on it?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the total. We spent 200. So 75 for the.
And 125?
Yep. Yep. So you got more for the attempted murder, which would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Except now I'm pretty sure I still a warrant.
And I told
Yeah,
the bailiff
that's
here
not hard.
to
I'll help you with that.
to make sure to put in the warrant that he can't appeal the he can't bring the case back to MCV. Yeah, have to go to DCV.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's go to DC. And you can put my name on that if you want. I just can't.
Dear, oh dear.
Yep. No worries.
Now I'm gonna look for an updated trailer, the extra long trailer,
Extra long
one that
trailer?
can hold like 3-4 cars on it.
The gooseneck.
Just a gooseneck, but I don't know what truck was needed to
I
use it.
don't think we have one available yet.
Oh, so we have the trailer, but not.
Yeah,
We haven't had the car for a gooseneck in ages.
Yeah.
Is
So-
there another? I've got one that can hold 2 cars. Is there one bigger that's not
No.
the gooseneck?
Jump, Cookie. Oh,
There's
yeah,
only-
Cookie, I can work TBT for you now if
What
you
about
want.
one for a semi?
Yes,
Pull
it
out
can
the, I can pull
hold
out the hauler for
3,
you if you
but
want, Mike.
Sorry?
I can pull out the TBT hauler if you want. That's the
Oh,
huge
it-
flatbed.
It's more I'm just thinking while I've got free time, just taking cars up to Bendigo and getting the mechanic up there to emulate them.
Just
Yeah, well, we
getting
can
over.
put at least 3 cars on our flatbed TBT, so I can
yeah,
I
the
can help you if you want.
the truck's trailer, it can only hold about 2, and you have to
Oh,
Yeah,
try
depends
and
same
on
as the car.
depends on how big the vehicle is.
well, yeah, and you have to find somewhere to load them, and yeah, it's
Oh yeah, I have one of those gooseneck trailers, and those are a pain in the butt to put away.
yeah.
Well, before they changed the garages, my
Yeah.
trailer
Well,
would
sometimes
always have.
the trailers will go a bit wonky. They will.
No, but every time, no one else had this problem except for me that I know of. That I would put my trailer away, but the garage would not recognise I've put the trailer away.
And then
It
it
would
puts it to
just think it got
insurance.
aliened, and then I'd have every time I
Did you
needed
have to
it,
get it from insurance?
I'd have to pull it from insurance.
You actually have to put it
hell.
away separately from the vehicle that is towing it.
So you would basically have to pay money every time to get your trailer
Every
back
time I wanted it, I had to pay
Dang.
$4,000.
That quickly it would.
There is technically a seat on the gooseneck trailer that you use to put it away.
Hmm.
I have seen someone in AV is able to attach that to one of their vehicles.
Yeah, but we have a Panto. We have a Panto that we can attach them to.
Ah, that's why.
Really? For the gooseneck? That's no. Surely not.
Yeah.
How in the
actually, no, it
world
won't
would
be.
it be with a little video Panto be able
No,
to
never mind. It's the
haul
gooseneck.
that
I
big
thought you
old
were talking about
trailer
the
in?
other- I thought you were talking about the other trailer. Never mind.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
think that
Heelematic.
thing's gonna have enough horsepower to pull that thing.
Especially not fully
maybe
loaded.
it's a line still could. I mean, it can carry another type of trailer, which is impressive.
Yeah, the Panto has a special trailer that can hold a stretcher and your medical gear.
Yeah, I know, that one.
Yeah,
But I don't see how
I've
it
never-
would be able to pull a gooseneck
Gooseneck.
trailer.
I haven't seen anyone
mean, you never
pull that
know.
out in such a long ass time.
Yeah, that's because you need like special usage. Like even then, like you can't even take out like.
I think I've been
Off-
told, don't
you
you
can't
have to
even-
be like a paramedic of the month or something?
I don't know. But either way, you
That's
can't
what
take
I
it
did,
out.
yeah.
You
Ambo
can't
of
take
the
it out
month?
unless
Yeah,
there's
ambo of
another
the month.
paramedic on, isn't it? Isn't it isn't it that you have to have like another paramedic on to be able to take out any other vehicle other than
You'd probably
Sprinter?
need to have another ambulance out.
Not
before you can throw it
necessarily
out.
true.
Oh really? I could probably
Because
hear the train.
you got to remember that cruise supervisors can give themselves permission to pull out basically almost any vehicle.
Speaking of, I believe Odin's on duty.
He was on duty for Big Pole. Don't know about.
Oh right.
Wait, what?
AV.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, Odin's on duty.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah. Odin. What, on duty for what?
I don't know.
Ambulance.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, he just recently came back. He did.
He was
Yeah,
on
he's been
duty
doing it out
for
of city school,
Big Pole.
from what I remember.
Odin's gone back to school.
He, if I remember it correctly, he was thinking about becoming a cop.
Cause I actually did Odin's, wait. I think I did his, like, one of his trainings, like, certifications, I believe, when he was a paramedic.
Mm.
Way
And
back
now
in the
he's
day
all-
when
and
I
now
was
all-
team manager.
And now he's all the way up there. Unless he
Oh
stepped
boy,
down.
he's in the position I used to be in AB before I stepped down. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Odin stepped down. Now he's back in at that.
Cause I know how Odin feels being the only team manager. Cause I was team manager in AV for like 5-6 months before anybody else was promoted into team
They
manager.
should make Skittles a crew supervisor. You know how insane that would be.
I mean, there is Proby crew supervisor.
Oh yeah.
You go from Proby crew supervisor to crew supervisor, then you could possibly go the lead crew supervisor or head of training.
Yeah, and then team manager, and then ops manager, isn't it?
Oh, I need to go and
I
make it
think the reason they want you to go to Proby to make sure you're like
Not gonna be a citizen.
ready to be a full crew supervisor. Like it's like I think like a trial phase.
Thank you, Sheriff.
See
See you
how the
time
person
today.
goes.
It's awesome card going off ready.
No worries. See you later. Have a good one.
Almost like a student magistrate. They can't preside over cases by themselves, but they have to have somebody with them, basically.
Yep.
So I don't even know if Proby crew supervisor could actually do somebody's funnel tip or not.
No, they can't. I believe.
Oh no, oh, they can't. Oh,
I
wasn't
don't.
too sure.
I don't really get the point of having Pro V crew supervisor. There's.
I get what that, cause they went to
Yeah, but it's pretty
like
much.
it's like a training phase, basically.
Yeah, but I reckon it's the same as paramedic, just with a different title. To me.
Kinda, but you got more power than a paramedic has. So.
Depends what for, because there's some things you still can't do until full.
Yeah.
But if they're getting crew supervisor, they should be able to be like a crew supervisor anyways, without needing to become a trial one. But
Well, I think it's like they want to have you learn the ropes before you get promoted to full. I remember when I got promoted to crew supervisor. I did my first final two. It was Emily Compson. Yeah, it was Emily. Who did
a while ago.
who did my she did one, and I watched her do one, and then she said, "You can do the next one." I said, "Okay," and then she basically walked me through how to do all the paperwork and how many mistakes they're allowed to make. Basically walked me through the whole thing whenever she did hers, and then I basically did exactly what she did on mine. I can see why they added a Proby. It's like a Proby phase into the like ranks or whatever you want to call it. Could that be like almost the equivalent of what's that rank? Acting leading senior constable. Yeah. If I had like referred to another rank.
Yeah.
In
Big Pole.
like another like a mercy unit like that. Now, I don't know too much about CFA, so I don't know what rank would be like almost the equivalent of that rank.
But yeah, acting senior constable is the first rank.
It's like basically a probie phase before you get to.
Yeah, it's basically the first rank of leadership. So yeah.
Does anyone have a photo of the individual's ID?
Does anybody have a what?
Photo of the ID, or can do it like, cause don't you need like an ID photo, like photo of his ID to do warrant?
No.
Wait, no.
No. But it can be like deconfirmed because it was through the magistrate's court. Yeah. And
they did post through the MDT.
Yeah.
So it is ID confirmed.
Vic Paul probably got his ID. So you just need to run his name in the MDT.
That's what they did. Yep, they ran it to the MDT.
Yeah.
But everything is in like green lettering. It is. Also, something I found a bit odd is they stated it was a blue truck.
Yeah,
and it's coming up in
black.
the DMDT. It's black.
I'm pretty sure because when they paint it, it doesn't update.
Yeah, that's what a Vic officer told me.
Yeah. Because I've got one.
But I had no choice but to believe the witness because she's on a profession, even above the police on a profession.
Yes.
Her word basically is worth more than what the police word is worth. And she's a magistrate just like me.
Would it just be a warrant for the charges that he was guilty for? Is there any others? Because he didn't appear.
Not sure.
'Cause I don't think photo appears.
It'd be whatever Cookie has given you.
Yeah, I told him the charges I found him guilty on, and then there was the pins for like driver not license or something like that.
And yeah.
Yeah, the pins. Yeah.
Not sure if there's one for failure to appear.
No, there's not.
But it wouldn't be failure to appear because he showed up.
Just then the
failure to appear is usually
true.
issued to the
Yes, you are right.
So it's up to the courts to apply a charge or not.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying,
Same with contempt of court. An officer can recommend you hold somebody in contempt, but the decision ultimately falls onto the magistrate or presiding judge.
Yes.
Because I actually one time had a Vic Poe threaten to eyeback me because I wouldn't hold somebody in contempt. I'm like, excuse me, that's my decision.
Yes. You
And
can't
I
be
don't know
eye
if
back
he
from that.
Well, he's lucky I didn't hold him in.
Some people are like, oh, but if you're gonna hold me in contempt, you've got to hold them in contempt. No, not really. So.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh. Wait, was City having a moment or?
I don't know. Sounds like it.
Oh, because for a moment I could not hear nobody talking.
So I'll get you to send me the. So before you put the warrant actually out, put it in our emails in the Pretty sure it's. Give me a moment. I'm pretty sure it's in the. Where is that? I can't remember which channels or which code. Where is that channel? No. I gotta think about it. Where is Sheriff General? And they should be put it in warrant practice for me, please, before you actually send it out. Because I need to see it
Where?
in full. So, Sheriff General, there should be a thread in there called warrant practice. Can you chuck it in there for me before you send it out? That way I can look over it. Oh, there we. I thought there was a court one at some point. Anyway.
I'm gonna head off.
No worries. See you later. Have a good one.
Stay safe, everyone.
We'll do if I can. I got apparently pot bombed yesterday.
0027 clock.
Heard about that.
That's lovely.
It would be his brigade for the vehicle details, eh? Or would that not be needed since it was not vehicle related?
I'll still put in the vehicle because that's the one they were talking about. Won't hurt to have that in there because it is to do with the warrant to a certain degree. And it won't be a warrant for questioning, it'll be a warrant for arrest. Because, yeah. It's...
He's already been done guilty for
Yes.
That.
There's no questioning in the matter in regards to the warrant. It's going to be an arrest warrant because, yeah, normally we don't issue arrest warrants, but because it's court, we can. Because it's coming directly from the magistrate. And the, what's Orson again? Is he judge or chief magistrate?
No, he's judge. Orson was judge.
Judge, yeah. Couldn't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he just recently got full judge. He was acting judge.
Yeah.
I think about a month ago, then he got, I think, like 3 weeks ago, he got full judge, I believe.
Yeah, so basically, because of that, you can put a warrant out for his arrest. Because you got a magistrate as well as a judge saying to do it.
You mean leading senior magistrate?
Leading senior magistrate, yes. Sorry, my bad.
I'll say I'm not a regular magistrate. worth my way at the range.
No. Why would you ever do that for? Whoever wants to work their way at the range?
Because I want to be the deputy chief magistrate. Since it's open, I want it.
Yep.
The position's open, I'm gunning for it.
Yeah.
That's actually when you become a leadership member.
Yeah.
The deputy chief and the chief magistrate are leadership positions.
But yeah, because of their ranks,
Yeah.
it becomes
Yeah,
an automatic warrant for arrest.
I don't know how I'm gonna word this without it sounding weird. I could just say
You can always
individual
try
court
putting
of
it through
boss.
ChatGPT and say, not sure how to word this, but can you help? You know, it might be able to help you.
I mean, I could just say individual managed to somehow catch a bus away from the court or something.
No, just say he head popped and never flew back in. That's all you gotta say. Everyone knows what head pop and fly back in means.
Yeah. Make it simple.
Yep.
No reason to complicate.
We don't know what
complicated.
happened. You know, we don't know if he caught a bus to somewhere else or if he ever flew back in. We don't know that. We can only go on what we saw. You know, there's no
But
point
otherwise,
guessing.
that's speculating.
Yes,
Then.
very much. We're not into speculation.
Kind
Base
of
it
like
on
how
facts.
the prosecution was trying to speculate the defendant may have concealed the weapon or may have not. They couldn't prove to me.
No. We don't
They were
work
trying
in
to speculate on
speculation.
it.
We work in facts. Hard
Yeah, that's why
facts.
I tell people we all about facts
Mm-hmm.
and law.
That's why I got body cam. Because even if I can't remember it, there it is in body cam. There's the facts for you. You
Well,
want them?
when I used to be a defense lawyer, I always tell people, body cam's your best friend when you're dealing with Vic Poe. Because the body cam ain't gonna lie.
No.
It ain't.
Yeah, I
So
learned that the hard way.
If Vic Poe's trying to say otherwise, then your body cam's gonna trump their word. Doesn't matter what they say. They may be on a profession, but if you got the body cam proving otherwise, then their
Doesn't
word's
matter.
gonna basically mean nothing.
Yep.
Their word's gonna get trumped by your body cam in court.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Body cam outrules everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's physical evidence.
Absolutely, yeah.
You cannot beat physical evidence.
That's why I always tell people, as a sponge lawyer, I would say, you need to run, every time you're interacting with the police, you need to have a body cam on and to turn that damn thing on. As soon as the interaction starts, then you need to turn that on. So then if anything happens, then you need to take it to court, then you got everything you need.
Yeah. Though most people don't run around with body cams. I don't know why. But anyway.
I don't know. I mean, even if you have to break it up into 1 minute or 2 minute segments to get the full 10 minutes, that's perfectly fine. As long as it leads, as long as it leads off from the last part of the last clip, then it'd be that's like one continuing waiting video basically.
Yep.
As long as you don't edit anything out, then more likely it would be allowed. More likely.
Yeah.
Now,
I
if
found
it's
out
just
that the
from
hard
this
way.
part to this part to this part, if it's jumping all over the place, then you're only getting certain parts of the story. You're not getting the full picture of the event that happened. Like all of a sudden, if a Vic Poe was running body cam, then next thing you know, they're at the hospital with the defendant, and it's like, hold on a minute, how in the world did you jump from being in a police car to the hospital?
Yep. I always run body cam.
I was hoping the defendant would fly back in. Because I always like to hear both sides of the story.
Yeah.
I would like to give people a chance to defend themselves from what they're being charged with, state whatever defense they're gonna state, present their evidence, etc.
Yep. Hell,
That's what made me want to become a magistrate in the first place.
Yeah, you decided
there was
to
a lack of magistrates. There was like people was rarely able to take their case to court.
Yep.
You just don't want to deal with Nancy in court. Oh my god.
I don't want to deal with who?
Nancy.
Oh yeah, I've already dealt with her in court twice already.
Yeah, I was there
Now,
one of the times.
The second time around, it reminded me a lot of how April acted in court.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that the one from yesterday?
Now the
or
first
whatever?
time it wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. But the second time,
Was this from 2 days ago or whatever?
the other day,
Yeah.
she was in court the other day, and she
Came up to you and started punching you. And...
Yeah, she
Awesome.
started punching. Yep, she
Yeah.
started going wild in the courtroom.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm honestly surprised you all didn't place her on the no entry list.
Yeah, we don't. I can't do that. It's up to leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally when people get wild, I have a feeling from now on she's gonna have to be put in cuffs at all times
Yeah.
when she enters this courthouse as a defendant because of what she did beforehand. If she ever comes up in front of me again, she's gonna remain in handcuffs at all times. She's not gonna be in the handcuffs for no reason. Because I have a feeling she probably attempt to assault me, assault the prosecution, assault somebody.
Yeah. So.
And
with
plus,
your-
the whole point of going to court is to try to mitigate the damage or get off on the charges, not to make things worse for yourself.
Yes.
I don't know why people do that. They come to court and make things like 10 times worse for themselves, get more charges.
Yep.
And I'm like, why you want to do that for?
I don't know.
You're making yourself look bad, you get more charges, have to pay more money out, do more prison time.
Yep. So with the warrant, get rid of end fines. That's not needed. He's not required to serve time for fines. So you don't need to stick end fines in there for required to serve his weeks. It's charges only.
Alright.
And even then, indictable charges.
Yep.
Let me have a look here.
That's why I was telling him he won't be getting any weeks for the non-indictable charge, the conduct endangering life.
Yep.
Cause I wasn't sure if that was indictable, so I was like, I gotta look at that real quick and see if it's indictable or not.
Yeah. I gotta look it up myself too, because I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So the only thing was just to change the charges part, like the fines, and to charges.
Yeah.
Alright. And then
For
that
his
can be
charges
submitted.
and not end his charges. So he's got to serve his time for the charges. Pretty sure the attempted murder is always indictable. Yep. There was one guy I could have I don't know.
So, is conduct endangering life just a charge that doesn't get... It's just a fine, or...
Conduct endangering life. Let me have a look.
Because it's under the charge section.
Yeah, if it's under the charge section, it's not fine.
That's just ComServe.
It's not. From what I see here, it's a fine. No,
It says
I can't even
it says-
find conduct endangering life.
It says between $1,500 to $5,000 in ComServe.
That conduct endangering life is not actually in the VicPol handbook of charges. That's interesting.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, the conduct endangering life. It doesn't seem to be in the VicPol charges.
Wait, how can it not be in the charges but be in the logbook?
It is
That don't
in
make no
mine.
sense.
No, it's in mine though. It's ComServe.
No, but I'm looking at the
available.
VicPol charges sheet and the fine sheet that they have.
Oh, the fine sheet.
Well, not just
That
the
is
fine.
interesting.
Yeah, you know, the one that they have for it.
Maybe it used to be called something else. Maybe
No,
that's why.
because I see it in mine, but I don't have the VicPol one, but I see it in the other one. Because the Vic Roads gets another one, but we can only do
But
specific
maybe in the
parts.
Vic Pro one it was called something else.
Probably. Just type endangering.
Oh no, they changed some of the charges names they did.
Yeah.
I know in the past they have changed like different charges names
Oh,
before.
yeah, it is there. It's just must have. Oh, because he put lives. I think the spelling is.
Yeah. It's life, not lives.
Yeah, I think there's
Because
also
it's
some
conduct
spelling.
endangering life. LIFE.
Yeah, I think the spelling's also off.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Because even when you get rid of the S, it still doesn't show up, even though it's there.
Yeah.
What is?
Here, I'll send you this. So this is the actual charge. There you go. So just replace the conduct endangering lives. It's that. Conduct endangering life. And that's how you spell it.
I've done that.
Let me have a look. Maybe I accidentally had the F's, but I don't know. Driver never licensed. I know that's a fine. Attempted murder.
Wait, so what would happen if it's just ComServe? Do we do that, or?
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah. Let's say he was found not guilty on all the charges besides the conduct endangering life. He would still have a warrant put out for his arrest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because he was still found
Is
guilty
that still
on the
under
charge.
offended processing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, everything is under it. Let's have a look. You can't add the charges to him because he's not here.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I'll mark his plate under the radar, and if he drives past, it'll make a loud noise.
Sorry, you'll mark his plate what?
Amber Alert found. What in the world? I've never seen an Amber Alert before.
You can set like plates that set off your radar if they drive past.
Okay.
I could just set his big rig to the radar, and then if he drives past, it tells me.
Fair enough.
Although, I feel like that would go under AMPR, would it not?
They will use VicPol will use AMPR, yes.
Yeah. Alright, so should I submit that warrant?
Let's have a look here. Location, yeah, that's fine. So you don't need DD/MM/YYY. Get rid of that. Because you've already got the day, month, year. Everyone knows what a date, month, year looks like. If they don't, well, It's a bit hard to read. Let's see if I can fix that up for you. It's just... Maybe just run that the where you've got SRF011 and a few other court officials, that part, the description of what happened, just run that through ChatGPT because that's very hard to read, I find. And then just make sure that if it does something like wrong, just tell it to, that's not quite what happened, this happened. And tell it that details must not change.
I mean, I don't know. It's just Michael's and Sylvie Sheriff 11 and a few other court officials assisted in a court opening.
Yeah, but it's... the way it's written out is hard to read, especially... like, yeah... upon court being adjourned with Mr. Ticklebottom being guilty, he is required to serve his charges. That is very hard to read because of how it's written. Just a couple of little things like that. So, you know, if you're having trouble, just run it through ChatGPT and it will be able to fix it up for you. Just give it a go anyway, even if you decide not to use it. Just run it through ChatGPT and get to fix it up for you. See if it's any better, in your opinion. You know, it doesn't hurt to use ChatGPT to see if something could be changed or made better. You know, you might be like, oh, that's easier to read. Like, I could do it for you, but I want you to learn how to do it. Like, what you can do is you can feed the blank warrant for questioning into ChatGPT and then get it to fill it out once you give it all the details. That way you're not having to worry about trying to fill it out. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I just mainly concentrate on, you know, putting in like the car details and the what happened, as well as any charges and stuff that they might be getting. And yeah, it works the rest out. Eventually, the more you work with ChatGPT, the better it gets. But it's up to you. like, you can technically stick that one in. It's just a bit hard to read. That's all.
Yeah, I've kind of removed some of the text from that just to make it easier, but
And
I
don't
don't know.
forget, the more information in a warrant, the better that warrant is. So
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't. I feel like this doesn't need an insane amount of info though, considering he's been guilty already for the charges, but it's just to get him.
So, one thing I would add also to that warrant is Cookies and Orson's name.
Was Orson here?
Yeah. Orson was here. He came up to you and said, put my name in it. He is the judge. And then you got Cookie, who is the leading magistrate, is it? I can't remember.
Leading senior magistrate.
Leading senior magistrate, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not leading magistrate. Leading senior magistrate.
Yeah, so make sure you put their titles in there as well. That way they can go, okay, yep, that's come from directly from the court. And if they have any questions, they can always contact Orson or Cookie about it. And they can confirm that, yes, that is a proper warrant that was put out on their behalf.
Alright, there we go. I think I fixed it.
Yep.
Hold on, wait.
I would put where it says Mr. Ticklebottom being guilty, put being found guilty. You'll read a lot better. And then replace he is with just is, now required to serve his charges in the MRC. And also, were you given a number of weeks? As well as whether the charges were medium, large, small, you know.
Yeah, it was 200 max, and I'll have to do a calculator for the ones, but...
What did Cookie tell you? Is what I'm saying. What? Yes, he told you the charges, but did he say, were they minimum, maximum, medium?
Medium, like in the middle.
Medium, yep, middle, yep.
Yeah.
So you've got to put that in there. If you want, you can calculate that out yourself and put that in. Also, the number of weeks that he's getting is what needs to go in there. So, if Orson's Cookie said to give him 1 week, obviously he wouldn't, but let's say 1 week, then you've got to put that in there. If he said 1,000 weeks, you've got to put that in there. That way, VicPol know what he's getting. Because, yes, saying that that's the charges he's getting, yes, that helps him a bit, but that's not the only information they need.
There we go. I've included it in the top part.
Yep, very good.
I reckon it doesn't have to be edited too much more though, because I don't know.
Just put below the charges total number. Just create a thing saying total number of weeks, and calculate those two together to get the total number. Because VicPol might not get what the 75 weeks, the 125 weeks means.
I mean, yeah, if it's right next to the charge in a
No,
dash, I mean,
but they might go, oh, 75 weeks, okay, we'll give them 75 weeks. Or they see the 125 weeks, they go, oh, well, it's 75 or 125. Okay, we'll take the 125 and give him that. They may not calculate it.
I mean, you could just put
So,
like the total amount of wings.
yes, that's what I was
Like
saying.
200 total amount of wings.
Like, while it's good having it split, like you can keep it split like that, but down lower, put the total. Just
Yep, because
underneath.
that's exactly what I do when I fill my paper. I split it up and then I put the total amount of wings.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
But just stick it below the charges though. Yep, that's good. Yep, very good. That way VicPol can just take one look at it and see exactly what is needed. They don't have to worry about trying to calculate, trying to figure things out. It's about keeping things simple, you know. While it's good to have the split up like you do, it's also good to have the total. That way they understand.
alright. I'm gonna add it as a warrant now.
Okay. What's his name? Ticker bottom. Okay. Do you know how to do it properly? You split it up, so report goes in the bottom.
Yeah.
The race goes above. Yeah.
And then in his thing, it now says active criminal warrant.
Yeah. I will just give me a second. Just got to work this out. Threads. Practice. Gotta grab his name. Report. Next time, just I don't know if you have you had a look at it in the reports.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, have a look at it in there. The time is on the same line as report. It should be below. Just something for next time. It's only minor.
Well, because in the practice thing, it's in there anyways.
Yeah, but
I don't
you
know
look.
why it's like that.
Yeah, just when you put it in, just make sure that it actually comes through like that, if you know what I mean.
Nah, but it is.
When you
like,
paste it in, is what I'm saying. Make
yeah,
sure.
but I'm saying it is separate. When I put it in, it
Okay.
automatically did that itself.
Interesting. Don't know why it would do that, but anyway.
Wait,
Hello?
hold on. I have an idea. Let's skip him a call, shall we? No, he's not on city. Okay.
Even if he was, he might not pick up.
Yeah, I know. That was just worth a shot. Oh well. Alright, see if
Oh,
we
I
can...
see. Very good. That's a warrant. A warrant.
One down, another 100 go.
100 million to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
I really wanted to charge him, to be honest.
Yeah. No, alright. It's still something needs to be done.
Yeah.
So, don't fret. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Ah. Give me a moment. There you go.
Hey, Stephen.
Hello, how are you?
Stressed.
Fair enough.
Are you able to come to the when you're free? Obviously, are you able to come to the station?
Which station?
Station 900.
Yeah, Mel 900, you mean?
Yeah, Mel
Yeah.
900.
Yeah, I can do that. We can come now.
That'd be great
Yeah,
because I've definitely gotten in trouble last night. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be walking out the door now. I'll see you in a second.
No worries. Bye.
Bye.
Can we get a vehicle out?
Yeah.
Gotta go to Mel 900.
Hello.
How are you?
If you have a look at my head, stressed.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was given the wrong radio.
Wrong radio?
If you look at emails, I accidentally had the police radio, and apparently I need a corrections radio.
If you
It's currently in my locker because I put it away, so I didn't use it. I just have a normal radio on my body at the moment, though.
Can't you still access it through a normal radio
do
now,
you
anyways?
do you have the corrections? Are you part of corrections?
No.
Yeah, then I don't know what happens.
I'm pretty. Wait, hold on. If you access it with your normal radio, can't
No.
you?
No.
You can't.
No.
Okay, that's odd. Because I can access.
Yeah,
stuff with
I'm
my
not
Android
100%
radio.
sure.
I don't know when our leadership will be in, but I got in trouble from VicPol because I was a little bit stressed because someone came up to, don't know what their term is, but the police station at 217.
Is that Melbourne 900? Yeah.
Yep. Saying they killed their wife, so I was like panicking, so I accidentally went onto VicPol radio and they said, yeah, that's a no-no.
Yes, that is.
And I haven't
Either
done
way,
it since.
even I can, even without a police radio, I can still access it.
Yeah, what radio do you have?
I have AV radio.
Yeah, that's why. So I'm pretty.
So I have a normal radio.
It's job role based.
Yeah, no, the normal radio won't work. So you're
'Cause
gonna.
I can join the sheriff radio on my normal radio.
It's job based. It's
Yeah.
not. It's job based, not radio based anymore.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
But I can give that police radio to you, so I don't want to get in trouble. But
Well,
I'm pretty sure you
unfortunately,
can
there's not
put it
much
in the
point
locker.
giving it to me because I can't put it away.
Yeah.
Put it in the locker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already in the locker.
Just leave it there then.
Yeah, I didn't know about the all radios now able to access it.
Oh shit. I still have the evidence from that case that one of the Vicpol gave me, which is 79 bullets and a pistol.
Yeah, we'll go take that to thing. Are you wanting to go on duty?
I can if needed.
You don't have to. I'm just.
It's
saying.
only 15 minutes until tsunami. But...
Yeah, I'll probably just chill around here for a little bit.
Yep, no worries. We've got to get to thing.
Alright, drive
put my
safely.
course on 116.
Yep.
Yeah, 116, code 1. Let me just quickly check something.
Just go to Mil 900.
Yeah, I was just checking what. No, 900's 217, correct?
No. You're going way out. If that's the GPS you've set.
No,
it's,
I didn't set that.
Yeah, it's 217.
It's just over here.
Yeah, there's a back entrance, so just go through it.
Yeah. This is the most pointless thing ever, apart from the tram, but like...
Yeah, with this street, it's technically going to be a quiet street, you know, if you think about it. It's just going through this gate here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. No, I'm glad these gates open without anything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, just once you flick your email cell for it to close, it will automatically just shut.
Down here?
No, it won't go down. Just park up top.
Oh shit. I'll just set code 2.
Just say unavailable. Not at station, no.
Well,
I guess.
that's... No, that's F6, not... Let's put code 6.
Just a minute.
That one.
Hello, I'm here.
Inside?
No, I'm outside. I can come in.
It's me, Xander, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I can come outside. Yep. You hear me?
Yep, no worries.
Oh, hello, stranger. Check it.
Probationary.
Yes.
Fancy, fancy. Going up in the world.
Yep. Already arrested someone.
Yep.
3 seconds ago.
No, congratulations.
Again.
Hey, you can go find the person I put a warrant out for 5 minutes ago if you want.
Good luck.
Warrant out for who?
Good question. His name is something Tickledick. Tank Tickledick.
Tank Tickle. Right.
He's not in the city right now, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is he? 670T.
What would I do with the evidence from that last thing?
Hand it to him. Just get him to. Is there a?
Wouldn't I have to put it in an evidence locker myself?
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
No, you'll.
It's a police thing.
Yeah, he'll have to do it for you. It's to do with that warrant.
Cool.
By the way, I think you might have called the wrong person just a second ago.
Where's that?
Called the wrong person?
I'm currently still at the sheriff's station.
Oh, wait.
Because I was just running around the building, I'm like, where is he? Didn't he just say he had to go to Melpole?
Oh, I thought you were... sorry, I'm getting names all mixed up.
That's all good.
Yeah, all good. Don't worry. Yeah, all
Don't
good.
worry. Okay, yep, all good. Catch you later.
No
Bye.
worries, bye. All good. Okay, the reason I thought I had to come here was... Yeah, the officer was it. And I'm getting names all mixed up.
With that, do I just put a 0 to 12, or do I?
With what?
Oh, lovely.
What are you trying to work out?
So, yeah, pull him over. He ran my vehicle multiple times, so.
What are you
Jesse Blob. He ran my vehicle multiple times and discharged shots towards myself.
Oh, well,
yeah.
He wasn't warranted earlier. Probably is now.
You can put a warrant out for that.
He's not warranted now, but like he's obviously
That's
trying
the
to hunt
old
me down for whatever
TBT
reason.
guy. So do you know how to put that in evidence locker?
Yes. Do I
And
just
do you know just?
I can copy that report and send it in so it's on our system? Like, on
They
our
like
reports and stuff?
technically they should have done a report anyway, but.
Yeah. What I might do is I might just copy that and
Is
then
there
I'll send
where's
it now.
reports? I'm just having a look. Give me a second. Police reports. No. Is there one? What's his name? What was his name? I could have grabbed that. Where is that? Give me a moment.
Go good.
I'm just having a look in the VicPol emails to see if anyone's put a report about him today.
I don't think he has, no.
No, doesn't look like it. So, just put...
But I might, I'll just copy it and send it in reports for us. So at least it's there.
Yeah. And just also say, you know, the VicPol officers dealing with this never took the evidence and it was given to you by the sheriff's department.
Yep.
One of the officers was not Tilly. Yeah, I've got both officers, well, two of the officers' names. Give me a second. I can tell you who they are.
One was Stella, I think.
Yes, it was Stella, and the other was where is that? Come here. The other was Dean Pickering. So Stella Bear and Dean Pickering. I don't know if the other one was.
I'll put it in a locker.
Mate, it's got to be. Have a look at what the last locker used was.
Yeah.
Then put a.
Is that a cow?
Port in. That's
Yeah.
What's her name? Can't think of her name, but yes.
That will be sent in a second.
Yep. So just make sure you add their names to it.
Yeah.
Dean Pickering and Stella Bear. And then just put in the locker that you stuck it in as well. Just say it was a court case to do with what's his name, Stella Bear and Dean Pickering were officers involved. Handed to you by Sheriff's Department. To put in the evidence locker.
Cool. Alright, do that.
Yep, thanks. Is that cow who I think it is?
No, this is a cow from my farm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's me, Brenda. You miss me? Jesus Christ. Missed you.
How are you going?
We got that.
Good. How are
That's
you?
good. I'm good.
I don't know.
Do you remember me?
Yeah, you sound familiar. I can't remember your name though. I
He
do
just
know
sent me
you.
with the I can't remember your name.
Oh my god.
Can you fucking believe that?
Well,
I can. I can believe
I
that.
can't remember everyone's names.
He can remember my name at least. That's all that matters.
Let me have a look what your name is.
Remember this blood sample you gave me?
What?
No?
Surely that's dried out by now.
Not if it's in a sealed container, it won't. Because it'll keep the moisture in. Properly sealed.
I have to tell you, you are the father.
Oh.
Right, okay.
Congratulations. Round of applause,
Right.
everyone. Oh, sorry.
Is that how you do applause now? You just bash each other?
Women on women
Oh
violence
my
is not
fucking
okay.
god, I just broke the vial of blood over your face. I've got no more blood anymore.
Well, no longer the father.
That was all our proof to make him pay child support.
Maybe you can scoop some off the floor.
What happened to our
What
cow?
do you-
Oh, he's still there.
What do you think of us? We scoop it off the floor. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're the one carrying blood around everywhere.
Now, officers, I need to fucking... Where can we find a horse?
I have no clue.
In a stable, probably, where they're meant to be.
But where?
The horses don't always live in stables.
Well,
They
they
can
live on
live.
fields, but
They can be in a paddock.
My god, Russell.
I'm stuck.
You gotta go back.
Go in reverse.
Fucking
Reverse.
going back. It's in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, maybe if we...
Oh god, Terry!
what if we tase you off, you know?
No tasers.
Don't tase the cow, please.
What about
Officer, do you want to ride?
Not
You're scary,
really.
officer.
Which one of you officers is going to take both of us out on a double date?
My god, I can't wait.
There's a tornado coming.
Not happening.
Does that mean we're
No?
gonna lose our cow?
Yes.
You need a cat instead.
You can ride a cat?
There's a cat in Brenda's pants.
Get a German Shepherd.
A trimmed cat.
Right.
Chopped off. Used to be a horse.
Okay.
No, that's still there.
So what happens if I get off? Is he gonna run away?
Most likely.
Probably.
Who knows?
And
You know
here
we
comes
got that
Tsunami.
cow all the way from Bendigo.
I don't think we can pull a vehicle out of here.
Wasn't that your vehicle down there?
Yeah, but tsunami, I'm saying.
Yeah, true.
We probably should head back. Let's head back. Tsunami incoming. See you later. I'll be on after Tsunami if you're interested.
Yeah, it will be. Hopefully there'll be another court case. One where he doesn't head pop and
Oh, well.
not return.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not stressed. I mean, yeah. Alright, is there enough calls? Oh, there's one about the cow.
Where's the stuff? I need stuff. I need it. Okay. be getting rid of it. Do. Probably shouldn't have gone out with that anyway.
I'll be back in about 15.
Yeah, no worries. All good. Yeah, well. Thanks, guys, for watching. Let me have a look here. Yeah, 34 views isn't bad. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you after Tsunami sometime. Sometime, don't know when.